Everybody thinks it's like school and life. Like I go to school, then I go to college, then I get a job. Like it's not that. It's fucking flexible. This is a flexible world. The answer is yes, Jenna. Draw some shit right now and put it on the internet.
So I've had a side hustle for 2 years now. It's a clothing brand. I basically market to people who are underpaid. It's actually the name of the brand. And even before, thank you. Even before all this has
because
been,
by the way, I apologize for interrupting you. Why that's such a brilliant brand name? Everybody thinks they're underpaid.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I came up with it. But lately I've been thinking about like, did I pick the right niche? Like sales have just not been good, and I've been slowly losing passion for it. Like
Are you losing? So listen, let's talk about passion real quick. What do you have a sense if your passion is money, comma, that's A, B, the process of making money? Is it A, money, actual money? Is it B, the process of making money? Or is it C, having a fashion brand and being creative? Which one is your passion? And by the way, Jenna, this is an important moment. Like all three are acceptable. There's nothing wrong with any of them. I'm just curious because it's going to help me help you.
It's definitely C. Like I want to,
well,
like money.
Then you're losing passion because you're not getting results. Like you're in the best spot because good news, like you picked C. So if it's doing shitty right now, and it's a side hustle. So it's not like, obviously you'd love it to be your permanent job. This now gets into, we need to think about the tactics of you building a brand and doing sales, not about the whole damn thing. So that's a good start.
Yeah, I did, but I'm also multi-passionate. Like I have a lot of things that I want to do, and sometimes it's hard to pick like what I want to do. And
well, you can do
like,
the fast, you can do underpaid 85% of the time, and 15% of the time do all the other random shit because you're creative and you're that kind of character. And I find that doing the 15% of other shit, empathy, Vayner Sports, Gary Vee, baseball cards, actually makes me go 110% on the 85% in running VaynerMedia because I'm also creative.
yeah, see, that's the thing. Like I'm self-aware enough to know that like I don't want to, that like whatever that side hustle is, like I want to go all in on that thing. And lately I've been thinking about like, do I want to, like I've been drawing my whole life, so I've been considering like doing something with that.
Well, let's stop for a second.
Going like more of like the artist route.
Let's
yeah.
stop for a second. The answer is yes. Draw something, post it on Instagram, film yourself drawing it, post it on TikTok. Like people have the world confused. The answer is yes to everything. Like, yes, go that route. Like everybody thinks it's like a thing. Oh, I'm going to make the pivot now from fashion brand and designer to drawer. Like they think it's like a thing. Everybody thinks it's like school and life. Like I go to school, then I go to college, then I get a job. Like it's not that. It's fucking flexible. This is a flexible world. The answer is yes, Jenna. Draw some shit right now and put it on the internet.
I know it's like that simple, but it's just like,
it's that simple. There is no, it's just like, I'm going to pound this into your head. Let's stick here. The answer is yes. I am a wine guy. I am an entrepreneur. I am a garage sailor. I am a motivational speaker to some, though I'd like to consider it practical optimism. I am. The answer is yes. I'm a baseball card dealer. I'm yeah, I'm a podcaster. The answer is yes. Everybody is a Renaissance woman and man now. You don't it's not so structured. It is that simple. Draw something, post it.
I just feel like when I take on too much, I'm spreading myself too thin, and then I just end up becoming like mediocre at a bunch of things instead of like becoming an expert in one thing.
No, that's an ideology that people use because they overjudge themselves.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Don't judge yourself. Like you've got, like, I want to break you out of this. Life's about perspective. All of this is about half glass full, half glass empty. Yesterday I was talking to my dad about an idea for Wine Library around wine text. And when I was done telling him about it, he went right into the things that could go wrong. And I spent the first 18 minutes. I spent the first 4.5 minutes explaining it to him on everything that was going to go right. That's just two men with two different perspectives.
Yeah. I mean, like, as far as the brand though, like you talk about like staying in your lane and only talking about like what you're an expert in. Like, I want to give people value, but
hold on.
Like, I want to help people.
I don't say about, it's funny. This is why it's so fun to have some time to like break down. I don't say stay in your lane of what you're an expert in. I say stay in your lane. If you're passionate about drawing, that's your fucking lane, Jenna.
No, I know that, but like as far as like my clothing brand, like the reason I've been losing passion as well is because like I put out content, like I have a YouTube channel, and like I talk about like being underpaid. I talk about my story, but I feel like there's only so much I can talk about my story. Like I want to help people who are underpaid, but like I'm not a career coach, like I'm not a finance expert.
You know what you are? You're a human. You're a friend. What am I? I'm a human being. You're a human.
Yeah.
You could be doing what I'm doing right now. How many people have bought something? You have a Shopify? Is like you control the direct to consumer?
Yeah, it's a Shopify store.
How many people have bought clothes? Roughly.
I fulfilled over 200 orders in less than 2 years.
Good for you.
But
Ready?
Sales have just like stopped.
I got it. That's not a lot, and I get it.
Yeah.
You should email all 200 of them and ask them if they'd like to go on FaceTime with you or live and talk about the whole concept or what they liked about it. Literally email them. What's going to happen? They're going to email you and say, unsubscribe, fuck you. Like, you can do it. What I'm saying is, whether you do that or not, you can do anything. Everything can be done. You want to help people, you want to talk to people, you can. You don't need to be a certified psychologist. Don't say you're a certified psychologist. Don't lie, tell the truth, and do. You're a friend that wants to talk. You're a human being that wants to talk about this subject. I don't think I'm an expert in business. I think I'm a human being who has ideas, hypotheses, and opinions. Ideas, hypotheses, and opinions. And passion. I'm IHOP. I'm just IHOP. I have ideas, hypotheses, opinions, and passion. I'm the new fucking IHOP. Do you understand? That's who I think I am. And I think you need to think of it that way too.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I was actually thinking about starting a podcast and doing that, like talking to people who are underpaid so they could share their story.
Jenna, can I give you a huge piece of advice?
Yeah.
Do you have a Twitter account?
Yes.
Were you listening to the wrestling woman that I told her to jump into conversations? 20 minutes ago on T. 20 minutes ago on this show. Did you see that interaction with the woman from Jersey who does wrestling? It's okay if you didn't. I'm just curious if you did.
Yeah, I wasn't fully paying attention to that conversation, but yeah.
So let me tell you where I'm at. I need you to go into Twitter, search the term underpaid, and jump into a conversation with every single person. Read what they wrote, and then say, yeah, girl, or like, hey, have you thought about this? Or this is something that's been. I want to remind everybody, Gary Vee, was built on Twitter by listening to people talking, by searching on Twitter. Do you know how to search terms on Twitter?
Yes.
I want you to search underpaid.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to jump into every conversation around people talking about underpaid for 2 hours today, and then get back to me and tell me what happened.
I tried that a little bit.
I don't give a shit.
I think I tried it once.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I tried selling a ton of shit once and twice and third, and it didn't work. I tried to invent a deal of the day site for my dad for a decade, and I finally figured it out with Wine Text. I don't give a shit.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Jenna,
yeah, that's crazy. I have been listening to what you've been saying with like sending DMs. I've been sending DMs to like some of my favorite rappers. A couple of them I sent out a shirt to. So, and that's something that like I was fearing doing for so long. It's so crazy, like how you can fear something and then
you're fearing a lot of things. I've spent 7 minutes with you. You're in know and fear culture. And like even the framework of if I don't focus on one thing, it won't work well is actually just a manifestation of fear and insecurity.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's
Jenna,
true.
listen to me. Listen to me. Life is good. You could do this. You're a creative woman. Like, let's go fucking do this. Just fucking 1 year, close your ear. Do me a favor. Do old Gary Vee a favor. For 1 year, just close your ears. Don't hear anything. All the negative feedback, all the pushback, all the bad sales results. Just make. I don't want to hear from any of you anymore. Like, I've been thinking about doing a podcast. Fucking do a podcast. I don't want to hear from anybody anymore saying, yeah, I heard you talking about TikTok. I've been debating it. Fuck debating. Fuck thinking. Fuck pondering. Fucking make. Go. Make.
Yeah, I need to get into that. The mental hurdles of everything, just doing. And
it's called this. It's called stop listening to other fucking people. Your mom, your dad, your uncle, your brother, your sister, Anonymous Pants 47, like everybody, stop listening to them.
Yeah, that's true. Like I've been thinking about like did I lose the passion because the sales stopped, or did I lose the passion because like I want to do other things? But I mean, I guess it's
ready for this. I believe that if you do all these other things, 20% of the time, you're going to find your passion back to the brand. Or stumble on the thing that you actually were meant to be, which is a drawer.
Yeah, like that's my passion. Like that's what I want to do.
Listen to me. I'm actually giving you a tactical prescription. I want you to reply to 50 people on Twitter. 50 today. That would take me an hour. It might take you 5 hours because you're out of practice or you've only done it one time. I want you to reply to 50 people who have put in the word, underpaid. Then, and I'm not kidding, you have an Instagram?
Yes.
I'm going to say something very weird and I want you to do it. I want you to draw something, post it on Instagram, and literally say, sorry guys, but Gary Vee made me do this because that's going to be the shield that will let you do this. I'm selling this drawing for $80. See what happens.
Okay.
I mean it, Jenna. Thank you.
Thank you.